It seems like more Miraculous episodes are going to premiere very soon, and among them, Sleeping Syren is the most interesting one in terms of how it sounds. This episode could give us more scenes with aqua-power and a possible reveal, which we'll be talking about in minutes. Let's go! 1. The akumatized villain. The first and most obvious candidate for Sleeping Syren is Undine. Longtime fans will remember that she was already akumatized once as Syren back in Season 2. In that episode, her powers were directly tied to flooding Paris because of her feelings for Kim. It was personal and emotional. Undine's entire character has been about loyalty and commitment. She's one of the only background characters in Miraculous with a steady romantic relationship. She loves Kim deeply, but that also means her vulnerability is tied to him. And if there's one person who could upset Undine unintentionally, it's Kim himself. Kim's personality could be energetic, but he's also childish at times. He loves pranks, teasing, and he doesn't always realize when his actions hurt others. Back to the time slot, even before Miraculous started, his prank on Marinette in the pool was so humiliating that it caused a trauma she carried for years. That same recklessness is part of his dynamic with Undine. If Kim slips up, maybe by making a joke at the wrong time, forgetting something important, or even hiding the truth about his superhero identity, that's more than enough to break Undine's trust and open her up to akumatization. After talking about the best candidate to be akumatized, we also need to consider one more thing. What could Sleeping Syren mean in this context? The Syren part clearly connects back to Undine's previous Akuma form. Adding sleeping might mean a new ability. Instead of just flooding the city, this version of Syren could fall people into sleep, a literal siren song that hypnotizes civilians. It would result in Paris falling asleep midday, collapsing across the city as waves spread the sound. It's iconic, powerful, and fits perfectly with the mythological siren theme. However, that doesn't really seem possible. At this point, Marinette and Adrien would also get under control of the akumatized villain, which is pretty unlikely. Of course, it's also possible the episode takes a different route. Maybe Sleeping Syren isn't Undine at all. It could be another swimmer, a coach, or even a lifeguard, someone connected to the pool setting who feels ignored or underappreciated. But narratively, Undine makes the most sense. Tying the Akuma back to her shows the dynamics of her relationship with Kim and could also give us a cute flashback to Season 2.
Come on guys, hurry up before we all de-transform. I'll meet you at our rendezvous points.
2. Kim's reveal. The reason for Undine being akumatized could be lying on the secret that Kim hides. So for that episode, one possible theory is that Kim reveals himself as King Monkey to Undine. Or maybe that could happen by mistake, even without Kim noticing it. If the aqua power-up is involved, he might transform, and Undine could see him fighting. This is not something unordinary anymore. Alia and Nino know their identities. Felix and Kagami know as well. As of the episode The Ruler, Nathaniel and Mark joined this trend too. I don't see any reason why Kim wouldn't reveal his identity too. Maybe one of the main topics of this season could be identities of heroes getting revealed.
Nuru, how can I obtain more powers?
What do you mean, Master?
3. The aqua power-up returns. The other big clue is in the theme. If the episode is set in or around a pool, and if Undine is akumatized again, then it's almost guaranteed that the aqua power-up will return. The aqua suits first appeared in Season 2 Syren. That was the first time we saw Ladybug and Cat Noir adapting to an underwater battle, and visually, it was stunning. Since then, the power-up hasn't been used much, but Season 6 has already shown us the space suits in Daddy Cop, which proves the writers are bringing back the special suits as a way to expand the battles again. There's also one more thing that makes Aqua so exciting, because it's no longer just seeing Ladybug and Cat Noir in those suits again. It's the possibility of other heroes using them. Well, unfortunately, that chance didn't apply to Miss Hound and Pegasus in the Daddy Cop, but for that episode, we might get to see King Monkey with underwater powers. His uproar power is already interesting. It summons random objects, and in a pool or river setting, those objects could be life rafts, nets, or even inflatable toys. It would be really chaotic, but also interesting to watch. Another thing that I wonder if we're going to see the transformation sequences of Aquabug and Aqua Noir. Sadly, Season 6 hasn't given us any new transformation from these two superheroes, except the fact that Marinette has transformed into Ladybug in Agreste Mansion. I hope we can at least see their underwater power-up transformations, as we did in the episode Syren.
No way! We are gonna find that last ingredient!
The tear of joy?
4. Cerise. Now, we can't talk about any Season 6 episode without bringing up Cerise. She's the master manipulator of the season, always watching and always learning. If the aqua suits return, it is for sure that she'll be paying attention. For her, this episode would be about information. She doesn't need to win the battle. All she needs is to observe how the power-ups work, how long the transformations take, how the heroes move underwater, how they protect civilians, and how they coordinate. All of that can be used later to create counter-strategies. And here's the really dangerous part. Kim's identity could be exposed. If he transforms into King Monkey in front of Ondine, she might recognize him instantly. And if Ondine connects the dots, then Cerise only needs to push a little further to confirm it. Even without proof, Cerise thrives on suspicion. If she marks Kim as a probable hero, she can exploit that later to manipulate him or Ondine. Aside from all of these, if Kim himself somehow makes it obvious that he's King Monkey during the battle scenes, Cerise could also suspect that and note that information to be used in the future. There's also one more thing that I want to talk about. It's Cerise's own transformation. Even though there are premiere episodes, we haven't seen her civilian and hero form. Actually, I think it's unlikely we'll see her true form in this episode too. The writers are clearly saving that reveal for later in the season, and I'm so excited to see how she looks in the new design.
That's why he stays in the shadows, because we shine too bright for him.
Good one, Carapace.
5. Adrien and Marinette. The emotional heart of the episode could be Adrien and Marinette. If the setting is indeed the pool, this connects directly back to Derision. That episode revealed Marinette's trauma from Kim and Chloe's prank that happened at the pool and left her humiliated. It explained why she has panic attacks around Adrien, why she overthinks love, and why she struggles to trust her feelings. So if it happens, bringing her back to a pool wouldn't be random, because this time, Marinette won't spiral and run away. Instead, she might actually feel comfortable, especially with Adrien by her side. We would see the contrast more clearly. In Derision, the pool was the place where she was broken. In Sleeping Syren, the pool could become the place where she feels safe again. And actually, that would show her personal development. And it could be even sweeter if Adrien and Marinette spend time with Kim and Ondine before the Akuma strikes. A double date? Or maybe Alia and Nino join too, making it a group hangout. What do you think about that? Sleeping Syren seems to be an episode to cover different materials of the Miraculous world. I personally wait for this episode eagerly. I hope to see the aqua power-up once again. I also would like to hear what you would like to see in the episode. The video ends here. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video so more videos like that could come. See you in the next one!